Godzilla Kong: The New Empire was fantastic. Fair warning before we go forward, there will be spoilers in this review. My biggest point of positivity is that this movie actually balances both humans and monsters very well. If anything, the monsters actually get a little bit of a leg up on this one. The human characters, while not compelling, are still entertaining to watch. But by far, the stars of the show are the monsters. They are just oozing with personality, not to mention many great facial expressions, especially with Kong. And while Godzilla didn't get much of a time to shine in this movie, he still stole the show in every scene that he was in. There were probably more fights in this movie than there were in all the other MonsterVerse films put together, and not a single one of them was a letdown. My biggest point of negativity though is how they treat the characters of both Shimo and Mothra. Now to Shimo's credit, she's enslaved by the Scar King, but in my opinion Mothra felt a little forced. This might have been a last minute change, as supposedly there was another monster that was going to be in the film called Phosphera. And all the shots that we see of Phosphera mirror a lot of the shots that we see Mothra in. From what I'm guessing, maybe they didn't want to add a new monster just for her to have what amounted to less than 5 minutes of screen time. Probably less than that. If anything, both Shimo and Mothra felt like props in this movie. But that's still not a huge negative. As an action junkie, this film is probably my second favorite movie in the MonsterVerse series. My favorite thing about the film was definitely the relationship between Kong and Suko. If you know, you know. Overall, Godzilla Kong: The New Empire, 8.5 out of 10. But do not go into this film expecting it to be like -1. It's not trying to be like -1. And people that make the comparison are being a little...